All right, now let's look at this Bard and ChatGPT practical applications where these of two agents can be used. So if you see from the Bard perspective, it's like if you are fetching any local and international news where sports, be it in any field, whether it's sports updates or other real time information from the internet, then Bard is the way to go, because this is what Bard says. Like this, they are sitting on the pile of data from real time as well, and um, till the date, what is happening, it can give you that, what is the latest news about that. So this is definitely a way to go. Now, assisting in generative content for LinkedIn and Medium posts, where ChatGPT can also help. But let's say if it needs a blend of what do you say, like blend of latest data, then in that particular case, Bart can also be used, and building websites from scratch and launching a freelancer gig on Fiverr. So this is where also you can use Bard. Other thing is like that website creation and programming tasks is done pretty nicely by ChatGPT, unless it needs some kind of latest data. So that's why I've included there as well, right? So now that other aspect which you can think of is like creative, intelligent and interactive chatbots, right? So of course, Bard is still getting improved, or you can see on daily basis it's getting improvised on that human like experience. But still, you can think of creating any chatbot using this it's the capabilities of Bart itself, and this is where it's going to shine, right? And developing natural language processing or NLP applications is also one of the areas where Bard is getting used heavily. And the other aspect from content generation perspective is that, right? So let's say you like to automate any task which is for copywriting and blogging, right? So you can think of relying on Bard applications, and this can certainly do its job very nicely, right? And then we have this Chat GPT, which is master of almost all the things, like generating customized resumes, like is your daily task which you might be doing, right? So, and assisting in programming tasks, let's say you are a coder or a programmer. So in that case, like in programming tasks such as code generation and debugging, right? Developing websites from scratch, and of course this code generation and debugging can be done by Bard as well. But the thing is, what I've seen is like the language comparison and language support, how ChatGPT shines in that. Bard sometimes gives the repetitive answer which it has already given, right? And in some of the cases it struggles, right? So that's what I said, like Bard is still getting evolved, right? And in future it may come up with a very nice code generation and that particular practice. So try looking out and trying Bard as well. And of course, developing websites from scratch, unless you need the latest data or some kind of that, otherwise it's pretty much a one man army kind of thing, Chat GPT. Reading and improving existing CVs or resumes, which we have seen, which is we are going to see in the coming sections, where we are talking about the plugins also, where you can chat with PDF or other stuffs also. So we will see, right, how to get use Chat GPT for that, and what plugins can be deployed there. Answering a wide range of questions, providing cohesive explanation on various topics. So it's like the context which you have provided. So it's like prompt chaining will come into play. You keep asking questions till the time you reach to the point where you get satisfied, and which you really wanted to see that in action, right? So this is where you can use that one. And creating customized resumes, of course, like anything. If you are creating your own cell phone, so you can simply generate that customized resumes, like crafting jokes and also explaining complex topics. So we have seen already about the complex solving math problems, so that we will see in the coming sections. And providing a relationship advice can also be tried with this Chat GPT. So this is something pretty nice way how this practical applications of Bard and Chat GPT is listed. And The on these ideas, you can basically think of generating a new business model also and come up with your own as well, right? So that being said, so this is all about practical applications of Bard and ChatGPT.